Hello everyone and welcome back to Carvenus 14. Now today we are going to be talking about Neverness to Everness once again. Now today is actually I didn't actually think they were going to drop this trailer at all, but I probably should have seen something like this coming. Um, Hotter Studios, for those of you that don't know, they are the guys that developed both, you know, Neverness to Everness, and also Tower of Fantasy. So yeah, this is their second chance, effectively, that they're trying to get after the disaster with Tower of Fantasy. So basically, this is the trailer for the closed beta test. Yeah, that's right. So for those of you that do remember, there was a closed beta test that happened about 5 months ago now, which it was mainly it was for the Chinese audience, I believe, because everything was in Chinese, and I believe some of the content creators did actually manage to get their access on that version of the closed beta test. But this second closed beta test is definitely a lot more fleshed out. There's a lot more stuff that seems to have been changed and seems to have actually been improved. For example, in the previous closed beta test, we only had one main character, which was a female that as you all guys might remember, the one with the white hair. Yeah. However, now we have two main characters, a male main character and a female main character, because that kind of does make sense with how gacha games kind of work. There's a male and a female. Whether they're related or not, we don't know. They could be siblings, like with Bell and Wise from Zenless Zone Zero, or Aether and Lumine from Genshin Impact, or they might be two. They might be the exact same character, and one of them ceases to exist when you pick the other version. So a bit like Kalis and Stell from Honkai Star Rail, or the Rovers from both Wuthering Waves, effectively from the Wuthering Waves game. So yeah, now going over this trailer, there is a not well, there's a lot of things that there's a lot of references. All right, a lot of references to this trailer, and it's actually really really cool, right? At least with the vehicles and stuff. Okay, because me being a car person, right, I definitely did notice a lot of cool references with vehicles in this game. Like you will have seen the pink Mini Cooper S, like the not Mini Cooper S, but like yeah, it is a Mini Cooper S technically, but the pink Mini Cooper um that was effectively similar to Mr. Bean's version, which I believe is a 1960 65 version. I think I'm not actually sure. Yeah, I'm not really that great with British classic cars specifically. American classic cars are pretty good with me, but British classic cars are a little bit whoa. So yeah, you might have also seen a red hypercar looking thing, which kind of looked a little bit like a Ferrari. Well, that was more of a mixture between a Ferrari LaFerrari as well as the Lamborghini Gran Turismo Vision GT, right? Yeah, that's sorry. I don't think it's called the Gran Turismo Vision GT. I think it's just called the Lamborghini Vision GT. Yeah, the Lamborghini V12 Vision GT. You guys will probably search that up, and you can see the style on the front of it. And I'm talking about this one right here. This red car that you see. Yeah, it's the headlights at least. The headlights and the entire front end. They're very reminiscent, the headlights mainly, to the Lamborghini Vision GT, and the rest of the body seems to be very Ferrari LaFerrari. So yeah, you will have seen that car in the advertisements on the billboard earlier as well. So yeah, that's really cool. But as you guys can see, there are a lot of things going on with this area, right? With the world of Neverness to Everness, which I actually forgot the name of the main city now, but yeah. So as you all know, Neverness to Everness, it literally is just the anime version of GTA. Like you can literally do anything in this game. You can buy cars, customize them, upgrade them, buy properties, whether that be apartments or penthouses or mansions and other things. You'll be able to also own businesses and run businesses as well, which is really, really cool and unique. You can go into random stores and do just everyday shopping. You could basically do whatever in this city. So, yeah, it really is like, technically, well, this is technically speaking an urban fantasy game. And, you will have seen some of the characters, which obviously I'm not going to forget about the characters, right? Those are the main hooks to this trailer, and man, oh man, some of these characters are very damn good looking, I have to admit. Obviously, I mean, we've come to understand from Gacha games that there's not really a lot of male characters that are being thrown around apart from Love and Deep Space or whatever that game is called. I actually forgot the name of that game, to be fair. But yeah, it's mainly just female characters compared to male characters in these games. So there obviously weren't a lot of male characters, but then you've got some characters like this guy on the screen right now who kind of looks like Sunday from Honkai Star Rail. Then there's also the male main character as well. There's also that woman with the feather, like the goth feathery kind of aesthetic. The full black kind of aesthetic she has going on. Then there was also this woman with her secretary or something. Then there was also this this Japanese inspired dressed woman. So there was that. A lot of women in this game, like a lot of women, and then there was also the psychopath, that the psychotic woman that everyone seemed to have loved in the first closed beta. She's back. So yeah, pretty damn cool characters, right? As you can see here, you've also got this you know this friggin' Jade from Honkai Star Rail looking character over here. So yeah, there's a load of cool characters, and some of these characters do look very, not very similar, but I want to say they've taken inspiration from other games. Is that a bad thing? No. If it's not broken, don't fix it, am I right? So, taking inspiration from other games is not a bad thing, right? Yeah. So, there's so many things that you can actually do in this game. So many cool characters as well. Yeah, so that character on the bike that you just saw, by the way, guys, that was the male main character. Yeah, he was also making tea or coffee, I should say, in one of the coffee stores. So that's also another thing we could probably do, right? Maybe a little bit like the Persona series, where we could just take up part-time jobs around the city of not New Eridu, of Neverness to Everness, right? So yeah, that sounds like a really cool kind of mechanic that they have going on for them there. Vending machines that we could probably interact with. This is the male main character again, like I said, probably a part-time job. Now we could choose. The character designs are very damn cool. That, just to let you know, is the female main character. That's sitting next to the blue-haired cat girl that we see. Yeah, that's the female main character. This is the Mini Cooper that I was talking about. Yeah, so probably... I wonder if we can get pulled over by police in this game because of that, police rat thing. I don't know what that was, but yeah. Bikes as well are in this game. This is the character that I was actually talking about, the one with the secretary. She's just looking over, maybe a business owner or, I don't know, some sort of really powerful person in the city. This is the psychopath woman that I was talking about earlier, that everyone loved. This is the goth woman, and personally, my favorite character out of all of the characters in this game. She just has a really cool, mysterious, goth kind of vibe. So, yeah, I really do like what she's doing. This character reminds me of Naomi, I believe the character was called, from Persona 4. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? The female-looking male... No, the male-looking female who had a hat and they were an inspector. This is the Japanese-inspired looking woman I was talking about. This is Jade from Honkai Star Rail that I was talking about. This is Sunday from Honkai Star Rail that I was talking about as well. Yeah. So this is an Initial D reference, just to let you know, with the Toyota AE86. Yeah, so the Initial D reference as well is really damn cool. I wonder if we're going to have street races in this game, because that would be really, really sick. To have these cars and properly race them. Yeah, we already have seen in the closed beta test 1 that there is going to be, some fights or missions where we will actually be using our own vehicles. So that's definitely going to be really, really cool. But yeah, the closed beta test is actually going to be available soon, guys. So for everyone that does want to sign up for the closed beta test, I will leave a link down below in the comment section and in the pinned comments. So definitely go and check that out. All right. Now, I have also signed up for the closed beta test, but obviously there's a chance that I might not get into the closed beta test, even though I am a content creator. I'm a pretty small one. So, yeah, but we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. Either way, the closed beta test will be going live soon at some point. And as for what that pre-registration was, that pre-registration definitely was for the main game, but I'm guessing they just released the pre-registration earlier compared to the closed beta test 2, so that, there's a bigger window or a bigger time window to generate more hype, basically. So more people are actually able to pre-register effectively. So, yeah. But anyway, guys, that's basically been the video. So yeah, this game I can tell is probably going to be a really, really great game, and we're also going to be getting another gacha game as well in the form of Silver Palace, which should be coming out at some point soon. Some people are saying it's going to be at the end of this year, which I find to be quite skeptical, to be honest. But some people are saying it's going to be at the end of this year. Some people are saying it's going to be early next year, right? I'm thinking it's going to be around the summertime of next year, or maybe autumn at the latest, right? Because, the game does look really, really good, but I just have a feeling there might be some stability issues with it because of how next gen it looks, basically. But who knows? I mean, from the gameplay performance, there weren't really a load of things that seemed to be that bad about Silver Palace. So yeah, and then of course there's also Anata, which is going to be coming out. Anata, for those of you that don't know, was called Project Mugen, but Anata is very much like Neverness to Everness and Zenless Zone Zero. Both are urban fantasy. Both are urban fantasy games. Anata and Neverness to Everness have the advantage that they are seamless open worlds. Like they are true open worlds, basically. They are open world urban RPGs, urban fantasy RPGs. So yeah. But anyway, guys, that has basically been the video. Tell me down below, do you guys feel excited for Neverness to Everness? Because I definitely am. Oh, right, one more point. A lot of the characters in this game have actually been redesigned, just to let you know. Like, you will have probably noticed that the female main character definitely got a redesign as well. Some of the other characters, like the Japanese woman, she did get a redesign. Then there was, Jade from Honkai Star Rail, she also got a bit of a redesign as well. Yeah, so there were a few characters that were redesigned, and also the woman standing at the top of the building with her secretary next to her, looking out the window, looking out to the city, basically. She also got redesigned. Her redesign was actually pretty drastic, to be fair. So yeah. But anyway, guys, that's basically been the video. I have been Carvenus14 and still am, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you all very, very soon. Goodbye.